I talked about it last week, but now that I have concluded it, I got to talk to you guys again about really encouraging you to watch For All Mankind on Apple TV if you have the option. If you don't, use the 7-day free trial. Because, guys, I binged all 3 seasons of this show in just over a week, and I don't do that. I think it's actually cut into my reading time, is how much I've been obsessed with watching that show. Again, this is one of my favorite writers ever, Ronald D. Moore, and I think this is one of the best shows he's ever done, which is incredible when you think about it. He's done Deep Space Nine, he's done Battlestar Galactica, he's done Outlander. This guy's amazing, and he continues to kill it here. But Ronald D. Moore plus space just equals amazing. And I'm sad now that I have to wait for season 4 because it's so good, you guys. I can't say enough about it. Like I said, I talked at length a little bit about it last week, and you can go back and check that out if you missed it. But please give the show a try. I guarantee you're going to find something that you like there. There's not a better character-written show on TV right now. Not even House of the Dragon. So, yeah, it's really, really good, you guys. So, hope you guys will check it out. So, that left open some room. What's going to be my next show? So, I did what anyone would do, and I took it to the streets to find out what I should watch next. So what are the toughest streets out there? The Twitter streets are the toughest streets out there. But they do love them some TV, and they do have very heightened opinions. So I did what anyone would do, and I asked the people. And I said, what show should I watch next? Now, I had 4 shows that were recommended to me the most. And so I put them up on this Twitter poll and said, I don't want any of your Disney Plus crap. Just give me, out of these 4 shows, which one do you think that I should pick? Now, I went with Succession on HBO, Severance on Apple TV, See on Apple TV, and From on Epix, which I didn't even know was a thing until everyone on my Discord was recommending From. And I looked at that trailer, very good. It looks very Wayward Pinesy. But anyway, I expected Succession to run away with this poll. Now, Succession did win the poll. They did. But Severance was in the lead a couple of times. So that's really moved up my list. Now, here's the hitcher about this thing. I'm planning to watch all 4 of these shows. I do. I mean, look, Succession, HBO, just because people have sold it to me as, hey, imagine Westeros in the real world. Okay, that's an interesting enough hook. Severance, just, I love good sci-fi flicks when you start talking about messing with the brain and stuff. That gets really fun. See, you got Drax and Aquaman in it. I mean, sure, I'm going to check that out for sure. And I think that right now, Apple TV, their stock couldn't be any higher to me when it comes to Severance. And see, I'm going to try anything, I think, from Apple TV because they're really focusing on quality over quantity. At least that's my experience so far. So I'm willing to give them just about anything a chance. And then, of course, From has some alumni from Lost that I really do love. And, of course, just like I said, it looks very, very creepy in that Twilight Zone, Wayward Pines kind of way. So this really just determined the order that I'm going to do it in. Now, Succession has 3 seasons. So I figured I might do 1 season of Succession, then I might try Severance. Or maybe I just love Succession so much I blow through it like I just did with For All Mankind. No one knows how these things are going to work. You know what? I might try one of these shows and just decide it's not for me. Never know. But too many people I know just carry on about Succession for me to think that I'm not going to enjoy it. But thank you guys for voting. That's really, really great. Check out the Twitter at Zep1978 if you guys want to join the next poll. Mr. Harrigan's Phone, the newest Stephen King adaptation, did come out on Netflix. Terrible reviews, so it means I'll probably like it. I'm not really sure. I haven't actually read the story. It's been one of those to be the first in a long time Stephen King adaptation where I am watching the adaptation before I read the story. When If It Bleeds came out, I wasn't in the mood for. I don't know. It was just one of those that just didn't happen. It just did not happen that year, so I haven't actually read it. And then, of course, we'll be littering in Midnight Club all through this week. But I want to talk about how I messed up, guys, with Saw. And I know many of you out there are like, yeah, no shit, your 10-year-old kid wasn't ready to watch Saw. Thought he was. I fucked up bad. He didn't sleep in his room for 3 nights. The first night, he was like, oh, I want to sleep with you guys. We thought he was just having fun because it was like a slumber party atmosphere, and he just wanted to kind of hang out with us. And it was cool. Then the next 2 nights, he wanted to sleep on the couch downstairs with the night light on, with the kitchen light on. So that's when I realized, okay, I really, really messed up. So my wife put a nice kibosh on pretty much everything else I planned to show him this year. No more Pet Sematary. She's going to let him watch Young Frankenstein, maybe Interview with the Vampire. But after the way he reacted, I have no ground to stand on to fight her on these things. And he's still like, I still want to watch it. And I'm like, well, you shouldn't have let her know that you were that freaked out then. So the thing is the movie totally freaked him out. As expected, because apparently he said he's really scared of dolls. And I'm like, you watched Poltergeist last year, and that doll didn't scare you, but Jigsaw scared you too much. And here's the thing is, Jigsaw scared the hell out of him, yet guess what he wants to go as for Halloween? Jigsaw. So kids, man, they're great. So yeah, I screwed up. I'll admit it. I've always said I'm not the worst parent, but I'm definitely not the best one. Hey, I make mistakes sometimes, and I learn maybe I need to pump the brake a little bit. So Saul freaks my wife out. So I should have listened. I messed up, and hey, it's a learning experience. Here's the thing about being a parent, guys, is everyone is a rookie, the first time. So there it is.